Hello and welcome to Necroking. This is a game that I bought a bit ago on GOG, and it's just been sitting on my desktop for a long time, and I just haven't touched it yet. But now I am, so let's give it a try. I don't know much about this game. I haven't seen any gameplay as per usual. What I do know is that it is an auto-battler of sorts, presumably a necromancy-themed auto-battler. I don't know much more beyond that, but I like the concept of auto-battlers. Not that I've played a whole lot of them, to be honest. I'm sure there's a lot of degenerate mobile game shit along those lines. I don't know if this falls within the purview of that. It remains to be seen, but when I say auto-battlers, I think of stuff along the lines of like Final Fantasy XII. Not that I'm expecting this to be even remotely like Final Fantasy XII, but I like the idea of prepping like a team of characters in advance and then watching how my strategy plays out. I like that. And so let's see what kind of experience we get. I do notice that the little spikes in the back are kind of clipped off. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. It seems like a graphical issue. We're not even seeing it like eclipse in the background. I don't know. Anyway, settings. Unit action mini icons. Show button hints. Alright, sure. Alright, new run. I'm getting very Loop Hero sound effects from this. In fact, this looks sort of like it might have been made by the guys who did Loop Hero. Could be abso-fucking-lutely wrong on that, and I'm not about to make that claim, but it sounds very similar. It's got that bit crunchy sound effects and stuff. Expedition, explore, and don't be afraid to experiment. This is the best option for the first playthrough, or when trying out a new strategy. Balance, think ahead, or you might waste your supplies. Well, they're recommending this for a first playthrough, and I'm assuming this is a runs thing, so I'll take that at face value. Escape from menu, okay? Summon your first unit. Every card has its own cost in mana, which is this icon, and locks souls, which is this icon. Oh, this stuff. Okay, so 25 mana, 7 souls, and locks souls. Locks souls? Do you mean lost souls? Okay. When summoned, every turn you gain 5 mana. The number of souls is limited. Okay. So this costs 5 mana and 1 soul. The unit with the most power wins. If both are equal, both die. Resume game. Okay, how do I resume game? Resume. Pause game. Summon reinforcements. So they both have power 5. So I have 25. I guess my goal is not to die. Am I, like, sleeping in the background or something? So if our guys get to the end, is that a victory? Is that the idea? We're kind of doing a tug-of-war thing? Skeletons were feasting in the old castle. Look at this guy. But soon their fun was interrupted. A messenger brought terrible news. An evil king was planning to enslave them. That was like the shortest tutorial I've ever had. Moving around the map, select a tile to move this guy across the map. Your goal is to get to the castle. It is located in the upper right corner. Is it always located in the upper right corner? Okay. I don't know if there is WASD. I'm guessing there isn't. I have 9 cards. Supplies to spend on movement. If they run out, you'll start losing soldiers. Treasure is a common currency. Bestiary deck. Okay, so there... It was a card-based auto-battler is why this got on my radar. Deck building. This is where you customize your deck. Select items from your card collection and add them to your deck. Simply transfer them. Open info to view the abilities. Collection. Okay. Village Soul Rift. That'll get us to a fight. Surrender. Automatically progress. Sorry. Save your progress when you exit. Okay. Tab will bring up deck. 25 mana. Does that carry over from fight to fight? How much mana you start? Okay, I can probably improve that. Your souls for summoning units. How do I get souls back? Ancient runes are very rare. It's a whole other level of trade. Okay. So how do I get bones back? Peasants. It's just a farm dog, a massive one. Moves to the next area if there are no enemies in the current one. Attacks are melee. Areas where this unit can be summoned. So am I in area 4? Simple peasants do not take it lightly when their villages are destroyed. Attacks are melee. Moves to the next area. Okay. Ordinary knight. They're a dime a dozen. Effect. Soul Rift. I don't know what that means. Oh, I got 2 points for souls. Collection. Will I draw from... I don't know what collection means. Do I draw this into my deck? Do I draw from my deck, or do I need to move stuff over here? Decide what I'm taking with me. Oh, now I can't fight. Okay, everything needs to be in my deck then, I'm guessing. I guess this is just an opportunity to drag stuff into my deck and out of my deck. I guess we'll fight. You may encounter an enemy with a weak soul. Okay. By killing this enemy, you will take their soul for yourself, and you can use it for the benefit of your army. Okay. What is this? I don't know what this is. Costs 3 mana. Does this, like, kill one of my guys? This is an archer. Will they fight each other? Okay, I gotta pause it so that I can play stuff. So, periodically I'll get new guys. I see. Well, I should have put him there. They'll kill each other. They were equally matched, though. Why didn't they kill each other? That confuses me. I got an acorn. Where do I see my acorn stash? Oh, it's a card. What does this do? For some reason, when skeletons plant it, a tree grows. Okay. Graveyard Soul Rift. Again, how do I get bones? That gave me so many cards, holy shit. Alright. I guess I'll just decide which things I don't want eventually and take them out of my deck. You will encounter various characters on the map, traders and enemies. Okay. I don't know what the tree does. Is it just a barrier? Okay, so it progresses 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems. And units on those spaces take turns like that. Why didn't they both die? You literally established from the very start of this game that if they have equal power, they kill each other. Why is that not happening? I guess I did get bones out of that. Forest Spirit, you can exchange treasure for new skeletons from him. Don't be greedy. The more you give, the more valuable the reward will be. What does that mean? I don't know what this is. These lands are chock full of people. I guess I'll spend on that. He wants to dedicate himself to the art of mana weaving. It's just that his gym membership hasn't expired yet. Okay. Get 3 additional souls. Okay. You can interact with the structure on this tile. I don't know why you're telling me that, because I don't see what you're saying I can react to. It looks like we got like a boss enemy here. Teleports to a random area every 2 turns. Adds 1 strength to all allies in their area. Counterattacks during combat. Okay. Sprout. Harmless until it grows. Fires legumes at enemies. Makes you want to bite its stupid head off. Okay. The boss battle. Enemies will come in endless waves and their numbers will increase, so you need to win as quickly as possible. Otherwise, nightmares will consume you. Okay. Looks like we got plants already. I don't know if these are enemy plants. I guess I'll just say let's start on them right away. I'm gonna hold off on that. You can press space to, like, ease the turns a bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I can hold down space and it will at least play area. I could just hold it down and it will advance. Alright, nice. I'll put that guy here. I'm still confused. I don't understand how that works. This guy seems strong. I don't know why I can't place him here. I'm not understanding the controls very well. And there's nothing to indicate the controls. Like, where did the game tell me I can press space to do this stuff? I don't know that these guys have done anything. I don't know what a lot of these skeletons are doing, so I'm not sure if I'm actually accomplishing anything right now. Okay. Still quite confused. You know what? Give me just 1 second. Okay. Wanted to turn on a fan because it's getting a little toasty. Ancient runes are a special and very valuable currency in this world because they remain with the owner even through death and rebirth. However, they can only be obtained by defeating bosses. Okay, so meta progression. Gotcha. All right, let's look at these. 2 cannonballs for the price of 1. Performs 3 ranged attacks on the next area. Doesn't attack the enemy boss. Okay. A reliable fighter with a spear. Counterattacks during combat. Melee. Okay, I like you. Riders are useful when you need to break through enemy lines, but pretty mediocre in defense. Counterattacks during combat. Moves to the next area if there are no enemies in the current one. Attacks are melee. After killing an enemy, it moves on to the next area. Oh, so if it kills someone, it can basically force advance. When moving forward, gains 1 power, and then moving backward loses 1 power. That's really weird. I'm not sure I like that too much. Swordsman. Yeah, these guys are pretty straightforward. I like them. Don't know what this guy was doing. A coffin is a shield, an intriguing choice. Is a priority target. Upon death, summons a skeleton. Doubled when sacrificed. Oh, okay, so I can combine this with something, presumably. Scapegoat. Point of the scapegoat is to be sacrificed. Too bad. He seems like a nice guy. When this unit dies, you gain an extra soul in addition to the one you spent on that unit. Okay. Stands still and shoots at enemies in the next area. Okay, I did not know that's what he was doing. He looked like he was playing a lute or something. The blocker will hold off enemies for a while. Okay. The bard increases the power of your units, but it isn't much of a fighter. Adds 1 strength to all allies in their area. Okay, so he was also not accomplishing anything. Good to know. Unit is the lowest priority target. That's good to know as well. A simple skeleton, that's what ordinary people become. Counterattacks, move to the next area. Okay. He wants to dedicate himself to the art of mana weaving. Is the lowest priority target. Grants mana equal to power. Okay. So I can combine him with the bard, presumably. Alright, we'll leave these guys out for now. Okay. $92. Holy shit. This stuff is getting a lot really expensive. What is this? Mana Rift? Oh, permabuff. Alright. It's getting so boring in the swamp these days. There are more bones than treasure at the bottom. How about a gift for the nice lady? I'd make it worth your while. Plus 25 mana at the start. Max mana up. Starting cards up. Let's starting cards up. That seems good. Alright, what is this? Get 10 mana points. Target back one area. Are these, like, perma-use? I feel like once I use them, they're gone. I think they are. I guess I'll take them. Throw you in there. Okay. Again. Moves the target one area backward. Okay. I'm gonna move you back. That's not what I meant to do. Not sure if I'm spending my resources well. Another boss. What is this? Sheep. A sheep. Consider it your sacrificial lamb. This card is consumable. It will disappear from your collection upon use. I assume. Power to the Necroking doubles on sacrifice. Okay. I think I'll just hold on to that. What was this guy doing? Gunner? Performs 3 ranged attacks on the next area. I'm not sure if he was doing that. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it costs 13. I guess I wasn't mathing that at all. I'm still confused about the whole if they have the same power, they kill each other thing, because that is clearly not... That is not happening at all. Sick of taking hits, they are now fighting back. Attack in response to an enemy melee attack. But only an enemy melee attack. Alright. Do 1 damage to all enemies in the target area. Alright, sure. Lacks bones, but it can attack nightmares. Soul attack allows the unit to deal damage to nightmare creatures. Oh, are there special units that are just fucking invincible? Die in 3 turns. That's shitty. Spear guys are expensive. Maybe if I want to sustain the spear guys, I should take some of these guys out. Take out the regular skeletons, they die really easily. Doesn't attack the enemy boss. The ranged guys are not impressing me. Why can't I put them here? See there, they killed each other. Obelisk. Using the obelisk, you can combine different items to create more powerful ones. Select the card you're interested in to find out how to create it. Select the card I'm... Oh, these are... Oh, okay, I want these guys. Cool. Alright. What is this? Sacrifice an ally to gain twice as many souls. I'm good. Okay. So I can make spear guys with cards that I already have. That's nice. put you in there. Cleric. Why can't I put you in the first row? I'm confused about that. You guys can just hold off for now. Hold the line. Okay. Who's this guy? A vampire. The notorious vampires are capable of devouring an entire army until they meet their match. Counterattacks during combat. Fully regenerates after killing an enemy, but maximum power is reduced by 1. The next area, if there are no current areas, blah, blah, blah. Sacrificing this unit will not yield additional souls. Well, I'm not sacrificing anything, I think. I'll take that, though. Seems good. I will pass on that. Alright, where is our vampire? We're gonna add you in there. Use this. I'm still so confused. So he went down to 1, but he didn't then proceed to do 1 damage. I don't understand this. Unit power. It's not like Advance Wars, where once they lose points, they do less damage. It seemed like that at first. But he had 3 health, and I did, like... I'm so confused. He did like 2 points of damage to that wolf when he should have done less than that. Or he should not have been able to kill the wolf. I'm so confused. Game is not communicating something. It's really annoying. So he just did 1. He took 1 back. He does 4 in return. Okay. That at least checks out. Give me more of that. Take more starting. Sure. Alright, so he's gonna do 8, right? He did 3. Maybe he can only do up to 3. He did 5. He can only do up to as much as damage as he can. Okay. Up that again, too. I wish I could just sell cards. There's an environmental effect. Hurricane. Windy outside. The hurricane can swap units. Okay. Empire's expensive, I get it. Regenerates after killing an enemy, but maximum power is reduced to 1. So he starts at 8. If he takes 5 damage here, I'm trying to figure this out. So if he takes 5 damage here, then he'll go down to 3. If he kills, then he goes back up to 7. So he killed there. He, like, gets an advantage on the attack for some reason. I don't know why he does, because I thought if they are... I thought they just kill each other. Does he get an advantage because he has higher attack point? Like, he has a higher power value? Is that how that's working? They're just animating who wins the fight, not necessarily who deals damage to who first? Oh, okay, I see. You go back and forth. I have a lot of cards I don't want. I have, like, no souls. He still did 5. Confuses me. So now he's at 7. Are these guys able to attack first? Counter attacks during combat. I don't understand. I'm very confused. So do I have 1 soul right now? Am I fucked? Like, super fucked? They have different icons on them. Indicating their value. They grant, like, different souls. I guess I'll throw you out there. I have so many of the sheep. They're consumables. Why can't I place you here? It just seems weird and arbitrary that certain of them can only be spawned in certain places. Okay. Don't like that. Oh, now we're at the big town. Alright. Gonna be a lot of fights here, I think. Guy costs 7 souls, that's why I keep getting fucked here. But when I kill these guys, they're not drop. Like, he's got a soul icon, right? Okay, there we go. I'll put a goat there. if I start off with a vampire and then I just run out of souls to play anything else and the vampire dies, then I'm just fucked. Is that the idea? Put all these in here. Sacrifice an ally to gain twice as many souls. Alright. There we go. Put you in the first 2 rows. When I use a card, it pauses. Okay. So, doubled when sacrificed. Is there something that can just auto-sacrifice my guys? Seems bad. All of a sudden, that guy wants to start making mana for me. I don't know what fucking changed. I don't see these being useful. These don't seem useful at all. I don't want them to move closer to my guy. What does this do? I'm just like refunding someone? I'm not sure if it did do that. Make some mana for me, dude. Are you making mana at all? Yeah, I can't do anything right now. So he was at 1. Why did he do 5 back in power? I'm so I'm so confused about the combat. Like, nothing is being clearly communicated here. Like, sometimes the number over their head is the amount of damage they do, and sometimes it's not, and I don't understand why. It's super confusing. That is seriously bothering me. Alright, these suck. I don't like these at all. They weren't even useful the one time I tried using them. What is this? So why is he now doing something for me? What changed? I really don't understand what changed. Paladin invasion. Machine bow. Probably gonna drop my stuff really fast, huh? Performs 3 attacks on the next area. I think I want disposable guys, right? Or maybe these guys who can, like, run straight through stuff. He just loops back from the bed. Did he grow in power? Is there like a queening effect if they get to the ends? I didn't realize that. So the vampire can reaccumulate power if he advances far enough. I would guess. Interesting. So this guy makes a lot more sense, actually. If he can get and grow in power, if he runs past all the enemies, that's actually pretty interesting. So he's at 11 right now. He hits him for 12 because he was at 11. He can only hit up to 11. He comes back. He was jumped up to 12? Maybe? He hits for 2? Okay. Okay, those wolf guys seem to be a lot better. Alright, here we go. We got a king. He only counterattacks. Okay. Paladin, cleric. I think he's got these things. Okay. What are these? I don't like these. Alright, final boss, question mark? Send out the weenies. You have no cards, but you have mana. Spend it to draw a random card from the deck. That means. Nightmares are coming. Turns left 28? What? So I can hard draw by spending mana. Good to know. Okay, so whatever value is at the top of their head when they get into combat, that's what's gonna do it, it seems. Okay, starts at the very beginning. I don't know what the sheep are doing, to be honest. And I don't know what causes this guy to even do his fucking job. Well, I did it at least. Is that the end of the run? Victory! Okay. The king retreated, threatening to return. He left behind a stone that was protecting his mind from darkness. This is a terrible force, but we have now subdued it, and the ancient creatures were freed from their jail. Old Spider Queen, my dear friend, thank you for freeing my people. However, we need your help. When I returned to my castle, an imposter appeared out of nowhere with an entourage of royal knights. I was too weak to repel her. I was forced to... Nobody knows what she's up to, but I have a bad feeling. Please help us. You gotta help the Spider Queen. Okay. So is this a second run? What's our deck looking like? Okay, so this is a whole new run. Okay, gotcha. Slingshot. I don't like the ranged guys. I guess the shield knights are okay. Now that I know that our guys can grow in power if they manage to clear the field, that's big. That makes a big difference to me. Got a bunch of stuff here. Add strength to all allies in their area. Is that permanent or is that temporary, though? Like, if I get a whole bunch of wolf guys and they, like, loop the field, does that mean they'll swing by you and get an additional point of power? I'd like to think that's what that means. I feel like these guys are not super useful. I don't know why they just don't give me mana sometimes. These guys are higher priority. Nice. A mound. Oh, I saw this before. I didn't interact with it. Mound is a place where you can gradually unlock new things for our runes. Okay. What is this? A wizard. A skilled magician capable of striking enemies from a great distance. Okay. Counterattacks during combat. Can fire up to 2 areas ahead. I like that. Seems greatly expensive. Soul Thief. Let's be honest, being threatened with a knife is not exactly theft. Moves to the next area if there are no enemies in the current one. Attacks are melee. Grants a soul upon killing any enemy. Soul attack allows the unit to deal damage to nightmare creatures. Okay. Healer, a dead pontiff. Even skeletons need support sometimes. Resulting healing depends on the healer's power. Change Scroll. Replaces all cards in your hand with new ones from the deck and gives you 1 mana for every discarded card. I was thinking I was really going to want, like, a healer. Cloning Mushroom. This mushroom grows rapidly, bringing more and more remains into the fray. Good thing, it fights on your side. Summons a copy of itself in a random area every turn. So... what, do I put up shield guys? And I rely on this thing just to, like, reach a critical mass of mushroom dudes? Is that the idea? That's kind of interesting. I like the wizard, though. If they fire more than 2 spaces ahead? Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, the damage thing is what's put me off the most so far. I just wish it was clearer how combat rolls out. Alright, got a spear guy. I'll take you. Take you. I don't know what the sheep do. I'm gonna get rid of the sheep. This. And I'll take it. What was that? If there's like multiple enemies, do they all get a round? Drawing extra cards seems better than having more stuff, personally. Why did he attack first? That I don't understand. Fighter soldiers. Every few turns, it casts a web that blocks the target's ability to move for 2 turns. Okay. Counterattacks. Okay. Oh, that did good damage. That did more damage than I thought. I thought it did 1 damage to everything. Discard pile. Alright. You should not be in my deck. Hard draw here. See, now that I'm still really confused about combat. I don't know how it works. Clearer. Take you out. So, mushrooms can take control of the remains and fight for you. Might be better to try and cook something with it, though. Don't know what that means. Web bomb. Okay. Take control of the remains and fight for you. What does that mean? Okay, so it made a mushroom man. Really shitty looking mushroom man. Alright. Get as much as we can, I guess. Okay, so my interpretation so far of how combat rolls out is if they are of equal power, supposedly, and this apparently has not always been true, because I've noticed exceptions to this, is that if they are of equal power, they just do an animation where they kill each other. If one is of greater power, then it attacks first. No, I think we always attack first. If there's a power differential, we always attack. If we have higher power, we kill them outright, and they don't get an attack on us. If we're of lower power, we get a hit on them before they kill us. That seems to be how it works. I wish that was communicated by the game. See, that just broke my theory right there, because he attacked us first. So maybe it's whoever's weaker always gets a shot in before we kill them. That's still so perplexing, though. Alright, I have too many guys. Breaking sound effects are really loud. Okay. I guess the coffin guys are kind of nice. They hold the enemies back a bit. That breaking sound is so loud. Spider Hunter. Okay. Nice job. Alright, got one of these. Nice. Yeah, maybe stalling them so like the wolf guys can run through might be helpful. Harpy invasion. There are harpies nearby and they're very angry. Okay, I don't think we've fought those before. I don't know if we want the blindfold guys exactly. I'm inclined to say maybe we don't. Like, they exist to be sacrificed, and I'm not sacrificing them, so... Harpies are 2, apparently. I'm gonna turn the frickin' sound effects down a little bit. A little bit much. The webbing means they can't move. We can attack them though, right? I'm gonna save my money for now. Or reroll. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take out the scapegoats. Don't want them. More of these guys, more of these guys. I'm not convinced this guy does anything a lot of the time, and I don't know why. It doesn't save my battle speed, which is annoying. Speed up fight animation. Oh, it's just skipping that. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'm okay with this. Did he actually run away? Alright. You know, I'm fine if they don't run up to every individual one. That's definitely slowing the game down a little bit. Alright, we got a boss. But... Actually took some damage there. That sucks. I think that's probably permanently gone, I'm guessing. Nice. I think I got this. Leave it as is. There we go. Yeah, so many of these walking coffin guys. Go down some of them. We don't need quite so many, I don't think. Or maybe we do, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go down. You know what? No, just run all the good ones. As many of the good ones we can. I don't want to run out of cards. That'd be dumb. Yeah, my health is permanently down. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to take some more damage. Give me a vampire. Go for a couple vampires. What the fuck is this guy? You will attack units at any range. He attacks any unit in range. So he doesn't accept priority? Is that what that means? Doesn't give a shit about priority? Fuck you. The problem is the high soul cost of those guys. Go down some of the coffin, dude. Guys. Okay, I think there's some more stuff I want to take out. I'm gonna take out 2 of these. We could go down all my swordmen. Okay. Haven't been able to see any of those new units. Let's get you. Get 2 of you. 3 of you. I want these guys. So they're expensive. They can hit from a good distance. They can only be in the back row. That's okay. That is okay. I think they would synergize well with their shield dudes. Because if they can hit 2 spaces ahead, and the farthest I can place the blockers are in the level 3, then the blockers will hold them up, and they'll just keep getting nuked by the mages, right? Makes sense to me. I think in the interest of holding them up, I think I'm gonna put all my coffin dudes in there too. Or we'll tone it down a bit. 5. Alright. That works, I guess. Did I even put these guys in? I didn't even put them in? Come on. What are you doing? I'm gonna keep them out. Transfers the remnants of their power to the Necroking. You mean when I sacrifice them, they heal? Find out. I'll put you right here. I'll just sacrifice you now. I can't. Never mind. Okay, it does heal. Okay, that's what that means. Gotcha. Oh no. Oh, he counterattacks. I forgot. He counterattacks. Great. The shield guys are definitely going to be better. Okay. It's not really getting their time in the sun because of the coffin guys. Take them out. You increase power. Be in the back row. I will put one of you in here. You like increase power every turn? That would be wild. I don't think we need more than one vampire. Definitely a strategy I got going here. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna have a bad matchup versus... Maybe? Move? Don't move. Okay, so I gotta rely on, like, my wolves and stuff. That works. So he's not continually buffing guys, for sure. But now these guys are just getting punked out. Oh, now I start getting stuff from my discard deck. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I wasn't sure if it's possible to get, like, a stalemate. So only when I run out of cards do I start redrawing from my discard pile. Okay, this guy's like doing a whole lot of fucking nothing, unfortunately. Can I even win this? I can't even get close enough to damage them. I don't think I can win this. I can't. That's impossible. It will cost you part of your deck? What did I lose? Cost me part of my deck? Alright, that guy did fucking nothing, frankly. I'm gonna put in my coffin dudes again. Alright, let's try that again. Hold off. It seems like they can't attack in the same space, so I think now we got it. Yeah, that was messy. Alright, I'm gonna put these guys back in. Creates cocoons from which his warriors will emerge. Okay, so he's just the king, but he's got spider shit. Nightmare cocoon. Darkness protects the creature inside it until it is ready to fight. Okay. Only soul attacks can harm this entity. That seems troublesome. I'll take you guys now, I guess. It doesn't move. This do. Okay, I'll just place them as necessary, I guess. I don't want to sacrifice anything. Oh, hi, you're here already? Jeez. I took 10 damage out of nowhere. Where did the big guy come from? The cocoon? I discard this? There we go. There we go. Did another run, yay. That was definitely a bit harder, I think. The king was weakened, but he managed to escape, yet you feel a new power in your hands. Swamps have spread across the world, and your path has become treacherous. And somewhere in the depths, creatures that have been forgotten by many have awakened. Swamp Spirit, it's so nice to be back in my home waters. Too bad I can't swim freely even here. The king did something to the monster. It used to sleep peacefully at the bottom of the swamp, but now the poor thing is scared and attacks everyone indiscriminately. If only someone could pacify it. Okay. Gotta pacify a swamp monster. Plant stuff. I liked my strategy before. I like that when they loop, they get more powerful, like a queening effect in chess. I think that's cool. A boss already, jeez. That was fast. Another one. Guess I'll take another wolf guy. Commander appeared. Orders an ally to move forward. Okay. Wish the wolf guys were stronger somehow. When moving forward, it gains 1 power. When moving backward, it loses 1 power. It does become more powerful as it goes. Okay. I do like the wolf riders. They're like vampires. They can sustain themselves better. And a lot less expensive than vampires, too. How can I expedite wolf riders, I wonder? Some way of doing that. Helping them slip by. Maybe I put more high priority targets. More walking coffins, maybe. They'll get the shots out while they focus on my walking coffins. I don't know what these are, just special ones. Damage orb. Yeah, I don't want that. Archer. Shoots enemies in the next area but does not move forward. So you're like a slingshot skeleton, but a lot more expensive? That seems terrible. Being threatened with a knife is not exactly theft. So he does 4 counterattacks during combat. Grants a soul upon killing an enemy. Soul attack allows the unit to deal damage to nightmare creatures. This guy is free. I like you. Get that. We'll get this guy too. Okay. Nope, not you. Get more of the quote-unquote priority targets in there. Gain an extra soul in addition to the one you spent on that unit. So this will gain me souls. It net gains me souls. Souls is what I run out of so quickly. He's also a priority target. He doesn't move is the problem. He doesn't move. I think I'll keep like 1 blocker in there when I need it. I have a lot of riders now. This guy's just very confusing to me. Grants mana equal to power. How come he just doesn't do shit a lot of the time? Is it because when I have him, I'm capped out, or what? New enemies here. You do. Like a drowned man, very unsavory. The next area... Okay, he just does a lot of damage. Thunder Shaman. Doesn't attack the enemy boss. Doesn't attack me. Okay. Sends lightning behind enemy alliance, dealing 1 damage. Okay. Frog. Counterattacks. If the unit is not in the 2 area, it moves there. Okay. Uses its tongue to draw in units from nearby areas. When only the enemy units with this ability remain in combat, you win. Okay. Weird. Oh, I got fucking destroyed. Bad time for this dude. Alright, that was kind of messy. Giant mosquitoes. Fully regenerates after killing an enemy, but maximum power is reduced by 1. Ignores the minions and only attacks the boss. Oh. Okay. You're gonna run up and try and hit me with 4 damage? This guy hits super hard. Does he even attack? I guess he doesn't attack. Alright, fuck the sorcerer. I feel like the sorcerer's so useless. Get rid of the swordsman. We have so many riders, and we really want to take advantage of the riders. The riders are high mana costs. Scapegoats are not as important because I'm not spending a lot of souls. Like, the riders only cost 1 soul. That's not too bad. I'm gonna put them away. I'll throw in some swordsmen. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. That's not good here. Come on, man. What am I doing? At least I can counterattack. This is terrible. Alright, there we go. Alright, so guys flying right past my wolves is a problem, for sure. Can I not attack, guys? Like, is it impossible? What's going on? I thought when the frog is the only enemy that remains, I win. Why'd I have to kill it? Is that not what I read? I guess I can't move to these spaces. Tentacle effects. Every turn, a random unit of yours gets hit. Wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna put these shield guys in here again. But then again, if they're just ignoring, then what am I accomplishing with that? Fuck is this? Mud monster. Congratulations, now even the dirt under your feet is fighting for you. Unit power increases by 2 over 2 turns. I can also only place you on the first. That's interesting. That's kind of cool, actually. I didn't have to unlock that. I don't want to do that. Mud monster. Alright, well, he can defend me, I assume. We'll try this. I'm a little bit less confident now, to be honest. So I take 1 hit from tentacles sometimes. That's okay. Oh, they drag the enemies forward. I thought they were, like, moving my guys. Evidently not. So the frogs can leapfrog enemies forward. I get it. Alright. Kinda cool. Alright, my wolves should start going here. That was also kind of messy, but looks like we got it. Could go for the mage. I do like the mages. I'll take 2. Mages. How expensive are they? They cost a little bit more souls. A little bit more souls. I'll throw one of these guys in here. I'm gonna put a mud monster in the back. So if they ever get up to my guy, I got the mud monster here. Right? Interesting. It makes sense to keep more of these. Uh-oh. I'm kind of fucked there. Don't do it. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. You know, I'm gonna flee. I don't want to sit through that. Prison wagon. Oh no, your unit has been captured. To try and catch up with the prison wagon, free them before I get back to fighting. You'll never see them again. But this? Okay. Swordman away. Wizards cost extra. I'll take some scapegoats to deal with them. Got frog guys, so I'm gonna put the shield dudes there. That thunder stuff definitely sucks. Oh, they moved my mud dude. They hit everything. Okay. If I can get a unit that, like, moves up. Oh, there's a fight space? I didn't realize that. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna take one wizard for now. Just one. A bat? Okay. Why did I see the bat? Headless Horseman. Counterattacks. After killing an enemy, moves on to the next area. Oh no, one of these. Alright. Shapeshifter. Turns into a random enemy unit, becoming stronger by 5 power. Okay. Run him down. Sound effects also remind me of Battle for Westnoth. Thought that might get harder, honestly. More of these guys. Oh, I did not mean to reroll that. My bad. Lots of wolves. I like the wolves. Let's just keep up with the wolves. Just a spam wolves. That worked. Go down a little bit. We'll do 10. I guess you just feel out the numbers. Not really clear what makes the most sense. Basket of candy. Take one out. What is this? Ghost cat. It could scare anyone with that smile. Casts fear on a random enemy in her area. Okay. What does that mean? Three face. One head good, two head better, but a third gives you cards. Counterattacks. Moves to the next area if there are no enemies in the current area. Take a card when that unit kills in it. That seems really good. It's expensive, though. How expensive are you? A little bit. I don't know what the scare thing does. I guess I'll take it just to find out. I'm not so enthused by this guy because he has such a high soul cost. I can't afford him now. Waves of fear. Something causes panic among your ranks. Sometimes units will retreat instead of advancing. So that's what fear does. Alright, that's kind of what I thought it would do. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Maybe I do want that. You move? Oh, you don't move. Okay. Cast sphere on a random enemy in her area. Okay, so you can spook enemies away. That moved me so far back. Alright, let's see the cat do it. Yeah, send him back. That seems pretty effective. That also gives my riders one more tile. 1 to 2 more tiles to buff up. Cat might work well with the riders. Spider Queen. Spider Queen overthrew her predecessor and took the throne. Mother of the Swarm, she relies on her sons in battle. She creates a cocoon. Waves of fear. Okay. Oh, I got a spider. Spider builder. Spider Builder creates blocking cocoons that delay attackers. It doesn't cost any souls. Take a couple of those. I don't know if three-face... I think Ghost Cat is good. I wish I could place it elsewhere, though. Oh my goodness, what is all this? Cocoon. Looks like something is moving inside. Reusable item. If the unit survives 2 turns, it will spawn new units. Doubles upon sacrifice. I got a shit ton of stuff. Holy hell. Take it all. No, well, not those. Those suck. I don't like these. Acorn. Alright. Alright. Start you here. Place you. Starts seeing everything double. Copies a random unit in the zone. Oh, yeah, no, that's not... I did not want that. My bad. Guy's gonna hit like a truck. Guy's growing in power. What does this do again? Pumpkin awaits a host. Endows a skeleton with pumpkin power. Give this guy pumpkin power. A regular skeleton? Really? Alright, well I guess I gotta wait for one of these to break. There we go. Skeleton with pumpkin power. This is a stupid card. What does this do? These are two pretty good defenses, I think. I got this. Yay. Thank you for driving away that imposter. I don't think we'll be troubled for a while, but I fear she'll try to enlist the king's help again. I just realized I've been playing this on easy mode. I did choose easy mode, didn't I? I was thinking to myself, man, I'm doing so good. Holy shit. Alright. You know what? Let's, back to main menu. New run, yep. Tactics, no mercy. We'll do balanced. Alright, I'm not sure what difference this will make, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, this stuff does save. Cool. Sorcerer. Sorcerer will help you obtain mana. He is an extremely valuable, yet vulnerable unit. Lowest priority target, grants 5 mana every turn. How come the other guy doesn't say that? That is way more useful than the shit that I already have. I don't understand the point of this, dude. Sacrificial dagger. Sacrifice an ally to gain twice as many souls. It's a reusable item. Oh, that would be nice. Costs 1. Sure. Get this too. I'm not gonna look at that yet. I can't afford this yet either. Burning Skull. Flame is dangerous, but easily doused. Dies from any attack. Okay, so he just hits hard. The problem. I'm not sure that's very useful. Because it seems like the weaker unit gets a hit off first, right? Spider Sorcerer. Spider spins a web out of mana streams. Their art requires great concentration of all available reserves. Grants 1 mana for each card in your hand. Okay. Ring of Fear. This artifact instills fear in any enemy and scares them away for a short time. Okay. I still don't understand the point of this guy. He seems terrible. I'll leave it off there. Okay. I like these. Probably our best units for right now. How do I start with these? Not this asshole. Grants mana equal to power. Well, his power is 3, and he's not granting mana, so I don't understand. Fuck this guy. 3 blockers. 5 swordsmen. Oh, no, not these. 3 swordsmen, 1 spearman, sorcerer. Sure. Fuck the bards. Take 2 skeletons. Okay. I want to see you gaining me mana every turn. He makes a weird sound effect I don't like. He at least seems to be gaining me mana, which is his job. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is fucking garbage. Yeah, win. Fuck you. This is a harder matchup for sure. Guess I'll just try with what I got. Alright, you're gonna be a problem now. Yeah, fuck the frogs. I don't even need that. I think I'm gonna get destroyed because I don't have strong units, though. That'll help. I can afford a hard draw with this guy, thankfully. Really nice. Out of souls, though. Great. No, this is not going great. Very slowly wearing these guys down. Thank goodness for target priority being a thing. Finally, let's fuck you guys. Ugh, the tentacles, man. Oh, that was rough. I think I want one of those sacrificial guys. What is this? A fish. The unit is poisoned and will lose 1 power during the next 1 turns. What do you mean by that? It's just a target? Like the fish itself is poisoned? That's weird. Throw some of those guys in there. Wonderful. Very helpful. Getting that sorcerer out right away is really important, it seems. Oh no, this shit again. Only got 4. Try stationary. Why even bother, honestly? These die before they can even do anything, man. Fish suck. Got sniped by the frogs. Oh, excellent timing. That's definitely what I needed. Lousy. In counterattack. Once again, when only the enemy units with this ability remain in combat, you win. This is wave 5 of 5. This is the only enemy unit. Why is this not triggering? Like, it's not just me, right? That it doesn't make any sense. It has this ability. Basically, it's like it's a flea trigger. If it's just the frogs and the living trees, I should win. This is the last enemy. Why doesn't it end? Oh, he's running away now. Okay. I guess it needs to complete an entire turn rotation. Not just instant. Sorcerers plus these guys. Might be a good combination, actually. Because they're quite expensive. Whatever, I'll throw them in there. Wish I was getting some wolves. Rid of you. You know, this guy can hard draw so much. Well, that was bad timing for that. Oh, come on. I gotta see this guy again. I finally got a wolf guy. Take this, take that. That. Alright, here we go. Get rid of some of these guys. And this can defend our mages in the back. Definitely want to hard draw into like our main magic dude. Okay. I'm gonna take out the swordsmen. They're important. I'm just not sure that they're that important. That works. Two blockers, I think. I don't think I need more sorcerers. Getting just one of these guys up and running right away will be super effective. There we go. Now I got a wolf guy up. They have coffins. That's weird. There we go. Now we got our mage guy up. This guy right here. Was there like a guy who was like charming my characters or something? I'm confused. Okay. Need one for now. He is a priority target, good. Counterattack? Oh, okay. Cleric. Heals an ally. Alright, well now we got you up. Okay. I don't know that the shield guys are really conducive to this strategy I'm working on. I really want all that. Guess I'll do that. I mean, I'm like making like strictly... I'm like making strictly better units. So maybe I should just abuse that more often. We definitely want the riders. I think we want the blockers. Alright, come on, let's get one soul. Or maybe not. Lots of guys. Come on, let me get the mage up. There we go, mage up. It's hard enough just getting one mage up. Ghost Princess. She was hidden in this mansion far away from prying eyes, and it was here that she died. There's ranged attack against an enemy dealing 5 damage. That's a lot of damage. Vulnerable to ordinary weapons, only soul attacks can harm this entity. Right? Guess I need those guys. The boss Can only be damaged by certain enemy types? That sucks, dude. Alright. Oh, I didn't take all my wolf guys. That sucks. Start moving. I can't place them here. The hell am I supposed to do? Is it just impossible to damage this boss? You mud man. It seems like it's impossible to damage this boss. Like, this is the only thing that can do quote-unquote soul damage. It will die in 2 turns. Oh, awesome. Love that. Could you do some nightmare damage to the boss, please? You can't do anything. What on earth am I supposed to do? Super dumb. That'll just let me recoup souls, I guess. Nightmares are coming. Oh, awesome. So the game becomes harder, even though it's already impossible. I don't like this. I don't... Like, can I even flee this fight? What happens if I do that? It just places me outside the tile. Okay. I don't like that. As the moment I read can only be damaged by soul damage, I'm like, that is fucking balls, dude. I hate that. It's like, oh, this is a flying unit, can only be damaged by other flying units. Why can't my strategy just, like, evolve and adapt to be able to hit more units of enemies? Why do you have to introduce entire new enemy types that are completely immune to all forms of damage except this one form of damage? I don't like that. I don't like that in just about any fucking game I play, quite frankly. I've mentioned before, there are, like, games where, I don't know if it's like the DMC reboot that failed, where it's like, oh, you have demon and you got, like, angelic weapons, and certain enemies can only be damaged by demon or angelic weapons, and, like, it's freaking dumb. It just adds an additional layer of complexity to the game, but it doesn't make it fun. That is not entertaining. introduce like a whole new wall to the game. You're like, oh, well, you know, all the other previous walls you could bulldoze through, but this wall, you need like a silver bulldozer. You need to start bringing silver bulldozers to deal with these walls. Oh, but don't get it twisted. The silver bulldozers won't knock down the regular brick walls you run into. That they are completely useless for that purpose. Like, I hate that shit. Like, the inevitable extreme of that sort of game design philosophy is just rock, paper, scissors mechanics. Where it's like, okay, well, I can bring these tools to deal with these enemies, but they're useless against these other enemies. Oh, you brought in yet another thing? Instead of freaking soul damage, it's like, oh, it's immune to everything but mustard damage. You need to bring the mustard powers along, but don't get it twisted. The mustard power is absolutely useless against everything else. Don't expect the mustard power to be good against the soul enemies or the non-soul enemies. Yeah, I think that's where I fucking burn out on this, frankly. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely opening up. There's at least progression. Unlocking new unit types and stuff. It's kind of annoying when you unlock a unit type and you never get to fucking play with it because it just never shows up. I don't know. I think the consumable cards were just way too fucking common. Some of them seems completely useless, like the pumpkin card. I don't know what the fuck the pumpkin card did. I tried using it on a regular skeleton, but I guess the regular skeletons that come out of the coffins don't count. I don't know. Why would I be running regular skeletons just to take advantage of the pumpkin card? I don't know. May also be one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you get special stuff if you sacrifice this particular skeleton. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm pretty much not going to use this unit unless I'm specifically running the sacrifice stuff, which is consumable, which means I can't consistently run them, which means every individual battle, I'm going to have to add the sacrifice guys, and then once I spend those cards, I have to take them back out of my deck. Like, I don't like that. Maybe if I run regular skeletons, the pumpkin patch turns them into like turbo mega giga ultra pumpkin skeletons, and they just destroy everything. Well, that'd be great. But the whole thing is, the pumpkin cards are consumable. So as soon as I'm out of them, I'm gonna have to take the shitty skeletons back out of my deck. I don't want to make a habit of that. Anyway, there's some cool elements to this game. I did find it interesting. Definitely have some beef with certain aspects of it. For the most part, I will say it seems good. But yeah, as soon as I start running into, oh, it's a boss that you need to beat to progress, but it's immune to all but one type of damage, and only the two shittiest enemies that can't even fucking attack it do that type of damage, well then great, you soft lock me essentially. I gotta whittle down my bone supplies here, grind up around the final boss, and then take it again, hopefully with some means of suddenly doing soul damage. I don't really want to do that, so I'm gonna end it off here. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.